Kia ora. I'm Darren, and this is Selena. And this is Kia ora Oz, WNFK. Welcome to the next episode. Oh, Kia ora Oz, Kia ora whānau. Welcome to the next video.
Morning.
The next chapter, the next episode. So we are packing up today. It's a travel day. We're in Mount Gambier, and we're heading to Beachport, where we are booked for the week. So this will be the longest. This will be the longest we've stayed anywhere. So 7 nights. We check in Monday, check out next Monday. Don't know where we're going after that yet, but we'll check it out when we get to Beachport. It's about an hour's drive to Beachport. We need to stop off at Millicent on the way through, do some shopping. Selena needs to get a blood test for her doctor's appointment on Friday, which we'll do via video link. Yeah, and then we'll spend a week in Beachport. So this episode will all be about Beachport. So our last Sam's fun fact for Mount Gambier. Mount Gambier, the actual mountain that it's named after, is one of Australia's youngest volcanoes, but estimates of age have ranged from over 28,000 to less than 4,300 years.
Wow.
The most recent estimate is based on radiocarbon dating of plant fibres in the main crater, and it suggests that an eruption a little before 6,000 years ago. The volcano is actually believed to be dormant, not extinct. So it could blow up. So let's get out of here.
Yeah, get the Beachport.
Yeah, so that's us for Mount Gambier. Off to Beachport we go. The weather's not looking all that crash hot, but it's just the way it is. Can't control the weather. So we will bring you along. See you there. Ka kite.
Bye.
Morena.
Morning.
Oh, hold on a sec. So we're at Beachport. We came in yesterday. It was only an hour's drive from Mount Gambier. So we stopped at Millicent and got some groceries, and Selena had a blood test ready for our doctor's appointment on Friday. And then we came into Beachport. So we got here midday.
Yeah.
Quite blowy. It looks like it's going to be quite blowy for the rest of the week. The weather's not too bad. It got quite sunny yesterday afternoon, but
Windy.
it was too windy to see out. So we sat outside for a little bit, but then it got too windy. I had to put the awning in, and we came inside. I think that the sun behind us is making it dark. So yeah, Beachport, we're here for 7 days. So we'll be getting out and about and exploring the surrounds. Big long jetty here. It's the second longest jetty in South Australia. But Sam's fun fact, Beachport started out as a whaling station, so back in the 1800s at some point, can't see the date, but anyway, it was a whaling station, and when that petered out, the pastoralists around here, it was a big, well, still is a big buoy area, and that's the reason, hence the reason for the jetty being built, so that they could get their produce to the ships that came into the port. The indigenous people in this area, or this land, are the Bangandinji, I think I got that right. Anyway, so that's the local natives. So yeah, we'll be heading out, have a look around, just check out Beachport first today, and then work out what we're going to do for the rest of the week. So we'll take you with us. Talk to you later.
Bye.
We're just doing a bit of driving. We drove to Robe on the main road, and we're just coming the back way to come back. Just sussing out what we might be able to do next week. So we'll probably head to Robe. We saw a nice caravan park there, but we're just checking this back road and the beaches and that sort of stuff to see if there's a couple of free camps we might do in between. So see what we see. Yeah, so we're on a dirt road at the moment, heading back towards Beachport. We're in the Little Dip Conservation Park. This is Little Dip Beach. Morning, Nut.
Morning.
So day
3.
3 at Beachport. Gee, day 3 already.
Hmm.
And the weather's still not
Crash hot.
crash hot. It's blowing a gale yesterday. But anyway, we went for a drive to Robe just to check out, see if there's any camps worthwhile looking at on our between here and Robe. And yeah, not really.
No.
So we're booked into Robe for next week. Well, next week we're Robe and Kingston. So hopefully the weather picks up. So it's windy again today, partly cloudy. We're going to take a run through to Millicent this morning, do some grocery shopping or get some stuff for dinner. Then I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll go and have a look at the windmill drive. You can go and get close to the windmills, you know, the turbines. So we might have a crack at that. Something we can do in the car, not have to get out too much. So Sam's fun fact for this morning. Beachport is actually believed to be where the first casualties of World War II on Australian soil happened. Right? So the first casualties on Australian soil in World War II. So what happened was a fisherman in July 1941 towed a mine into the beach that they came across that was either laid by the Penguin or the mine layer Passat. Anyway, they sent a 3-man REMS team, rendering mines safe, to defuse it. And whilst they were working on it, Rogue Wave picked it up and dropped it on the beach, and it exploded, killing able seaman Thomas Todd and William Dansman. So they were killed in that blast. There's actually a monument down the road we might have a look at when we go out today, commemorating that event. So there you go.
There you go.
Oh, they were all the way down here. Anyway, that's what happened. Alright, so we'll head off and do our thing, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
There you go. That's the monument to the mine, to the guys that were defusing the mine. Let's have a look at the beach.
Morning.
So still in Beachport. It's still windy. The wind just has not abated. It's a nice fine day today, or it's going to be partly cloudy, but I think looking out there at the moment it's pretty much all blue sky, but the wind just somewhere between 20 and 30 kilometres an hour out of the southeast. Yeah, just won't let up. Anyway, we will make the best of it. Probably go for a drive to Southend. Oh, excuse me, to have a look. Yesterday we went to Millicent and then got our groceries, and then we went and you can do a tourist drive through the wind farm by Lake Bonnie. So we went and had a look at that for something to do, and then had a look around the coast road here at Beachport. Sam's fun fact: the wind turbines that we saw yesterday were at Lake Bonnie. They are Vestas V90 wind turbines. The blade length, each blade, is 40 metres.
Wow.
The tower height is 67 metres to the hub, to the centre of the hub. I will start up. The startup speed is 14 kilometres an hour, so they'll start turning at 14 kilometres an hour. And interestingly, they don't spin any faster or slower they turn at a constant speed, so a governed speed, no matter how fast the wind is. But if the wind gets over 90 kilometres an hour, they shut down. So there you go. 90 metres. So the rotor diameter and rotation is 90 metres. Just nearly a football field. And it's one rotation every 4 seconds.
Wow.
But it stays at one rotation every 4 seconds, no matter how fast the wind is. Yeah, so that's the wind farms. The wind farms in this area, it says, there's a good area for wind farming, and that's why there's such big wind farming around this area, because of the constant wind coming off the Southern Ocean. That's why it's windy here. Go figure. Alright, so yeah, we'll head down to Southend shortly and we'll see you there. Ka kite.
Bye.
We're at Southend. Don't know if you can hear me over this wind, but anyway, beautiful spot. It'd be awesome if there's no wind. National Park, which is at Southend. Morning, Nut.
Morning.
Good news is the wind has dropped away. Bad news is it's been replaced by
Right.
rain. And I didn't bring everything in last night because I didn't realise it was going to rain, and so now our seats are soaked. Anyway, hopefully the wind picks up.
We'll have to have our bourbon inside.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not having much luck with the weather, I'm afraid, but it's the one thing we can't control, so we'll do our best to do what we can. So, yesterday we went for a drive around Southend. Southend used to be called Greytown after the Governor Grey that was the Governor of South Australia in the 1800s. Then it was changed to Grey, and then in 1971 it was changed to Southend. Don't know why. But anyway, Southend and Beachport are both on Riverley Bay, and it's quite a big bay. So when you will have seen the photos and that sort of stuff. So Sam's fun fact: Riverley Bay was a shore-based whaling station, or a shore-based whaling station operated out of Riverley Bay in the late 1830s and into the 1840s. And then also Australian sea lions were hunted in Riverley Bay for their skins in the 1870s. So I'm not sure if they're still around or whether they were hunted out of existence in Riverley Bay. So yeah, there you go. That's Riverley Bay. So today we will have Selena's doctor's appointment on the video link, and then we will we'll shoot into Millicent to do some grocery shopping, come back, and depending on what the weather's done, we'll either go for a drive around the tourist drive to the west of Beachport, or we will have a inside day, watch movies. Alright, so whatever we do, we'll take with us.
Bye.
See ya. Alright, I'm going to make some air fryer scones. Seeing as it's a shitty day and we can't go out. Pretty simple really, hopefully. Bit of flour. Normally I would sift it, but I haven't got a sifter. And I can get it off. And lemonade. Turn it out. Into the floured surface. Don't want to knead it, we just want to make sure it's all combined. You're a bit big. That'll have to do. Get a silicone insert out. I normally find that I do got to turn them over halfway through, 180. There we go. There we go. So those ones are done. Morning, Nat.
Morning.
So yesterday was a bit of a nothing day, I guess. We went and did our grocery shopping in at Millicent, which sort of took up an hour and a half or so. And then we came back. It was raining most of the day, so it was a bit of an inside day. So as you've seen, I made scones and watched a movie. We watched a movie, and then that was about all we did yesterday.
Mm.
Today we might go and have a look at the Pool of Siloam, which is not far from here. It's about 20 minutes or 15 minutes from here. So Sam's fun fact, the Pool of Siloam is a salt lake that is reportedly 7 times saltier than the sea. So when you swim in it,
You float.
you float better. And also it's not tidal, so it doesn't rely on the tides. It just it fills with water that soaks. Well, that's what they said. And it's also reportedly possesses therapeutic assets. Who knows? So you might have to get in.
Maybe not.
So yeah, that's probably what we'll do today. It's foggy this morning. There's high cloud, so it's supposed to rain, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. Even though I've got raining out there, that's just what the forecast said, but we haven't seen the clouds quite high, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, whatever it is, we'll bring you along. See you later.
Bye.
Quite foggy this morning, but anyway, we're on a scenic drive. Pity it's not sunny, but anyway, it would be a really beautiful spot in the sun. The awesome coastline nonetheless. This is the Pool of Siloam. 7 times more salty than the ocean, alleged. Oh, this is floating. No, salty, alright. Oh, that's a bit unnerving, that jetty. Morning up.
Morning.
So this is our last day in Beachport. So it looks like we might get a bit of sun today for some reason. Well, not for some reason, because we are, but it'll be right on our last day. So yeah, yesterday we went for a drive to the Pool of Siloam and just up around had a look a bit of the coastline, that sort of stuff. Didn't do too much at all really, and came back here, yeah?
Yeah.
And today we will head into Millicent again, grab some groceries, and and then come back here when we'll probably have a walk on the jetty today, because we at least need to do it once. So anyway, that's what we'll do. So our last fun fact for the Beachport leg of our journey. Prior to European settlement starting in the 1820s, the Bungandiji from the Mount Gambier region are the early settlers for this area. Archaeological evidence shows they have been around here, or were here, for upwards of 30,000 years. In their language, this area was called Wermelingrang. I think I'm probably butchering those pronouncements, but anyway, that's the best I can do. So this will be the end of the video, end of our Beachport video, and we will be heading on to Robe and Kingston next week. So we'll end this video here with some shots on the jetty probably, and then we'll be off to Robe tomorrow. So until then, ka kite.
Bye.